I mean, did I really lose the remote again? Hey Mary, I saw you commented on See Me Next Video. There's another video coming out tomorrow. How do I mute that? Okay. I'm still getting set up here because, as usual, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh good, I'm getting an ad on my own video. Connecting to live chat. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm not too far off. I did forget to plug my phone in, so let's make that happen and hope we don't knock everything out of place. Does that look pretty straight? Are we okay with that view? I think that looks pretty good. Oh, thanks, Mary. I was going to private all of those when I started, you know, when I came back to YouTube, and I was like, nope, you know what? People like these, people watched them, they still make any money, let me leave them up there. Alright, I will be right back. I have to gather my things. Mary, you're in charge. Oh wow, this delay is a lot. Also, there's lights in the way. Hey cat, no, I'm glittering something. Hey Mary, there's two Marys in here. Okay, come on. How's everybody doing? It is going. I just ate a bunch of cream corn for dinner. I don't know if that was a good idea, but who wants a sneak peek of a special project, like the most special project? I already posted this on Patreon. Hey Tracy! Y'all, look at this wreath. I had a company reach out to me and ask if they could sponsor a video, which, wow, did not ever think that would happen. So, yeah, this is going to be going up pretty soon, but they sent me all the stuff, and I have an affiliate link, so if you want to buy the stuff, you'll be able to, you know, go and, hey Jessica, Catherine, that's Jessica Kaplan. Ryan. Jessica Kaplan Ryan. She's British now. Yeah, there'll be an affiliate link, so if you go and purchase from them, they give me a little bit of money. So, I mean, I'm like a big-time YouTuber now. I don't know about you guys, but that's how I do. Anyway, I'm thinking about giving this to my mom for Christmas because she loves... Oh, look at that pool right here. I need to put something there. She loves this kind of mauve-y color. I had to hand dye each one of these. So, yeah. That'll be an interesting video when it comes out. I'm not looking forward to editing that, but, you know. But it's got, like, such good texture to it. Yeah, my mom, y'all, I said this in the video, my mom, when we were growing up, every time she got her nails done, she came back with mauve nail polish. Every lipstick she ever bought was mauve. Every blush she ever bought was mauve. So when I got the dye in, and I was like, they said, tell us what you need. And I was like, okay, I need this, and I want the rose quartz dye. And I got the dye in, and I was like, this is mauve, this is perfect. Hey Tracy, there's two Tracys, there's two Marys. How am I going to keep track of y'all? Crystal Skull, okay. I need an awesome Crystal Skull Halloween wreath. You should have got in touch with me in June. Oh, Sugar Skull, yeah, there's one on Etsy, go buy that one. I have no idea where it's at my house, but... Alright, wait, I forgot something. Hey, Tammy. What did I forget? I need a funnel. Y'all, I'm concerned that Jen and Amanda are not here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where Miss Shonda is. Did anybody watch Halloween Kills today? I was watching it at 7 o'clock this morning, trying to get done before I went to therapy so I could talk to somebody about it. And they were like, no, we didn't watch it at 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't think this funnel is going to work. What are we going to see? it's exactly the same size. Perfect. That's great. What can I use instead? I mean, I'm not going to just use like a piece of paper, but I just don't feel like getting up again. My mom just went on her, she called me during her, well, I called her during her lunch break when she was at home having her lunch, which is actually around dinner time. And she's like, what you gonna do tonight? And I was like, I don't know. I said I want to go live, but I'm also extremely tired. Oh, you know what I have? Well, I just saw them like 20 minutes ago, so God only knows what they are now. I am making, I'm making some glitter ornaments. I'm trying to get my tree up tomorrow. Well, my tree's already up. I'm trying to get it decorated tomorrow so I can film the video, but I just don't know if that's what the Lord has in store for me. Hi, Janice from Pensacola. That's why we used to have to go to buy lottery tickets before we had Powerball here. Also, that's the way we had to go for gas during Hurricane Ida. Not me, because I don't drive places. I am making some ornaments. That's what I'm doing. In theory. I was like, where's my polyacrylic? But it's in my pocket. Yes, I'm trying to get my tree decorated tomorrow, or at least start filming and decorating it. I reached out to Treetopia because they have a thing where you can like message them about collaborating on videos, and if you search Treetopia on YouTube, you will see that they sponsor literally anyone. Like, some of the trees I saw, I was like, wait, they gave you a free tree and that's what you did with it? Like, just people... I was like, are you even trying to make something that looks nice? So I reached out to them and I was like, hey, I am guaranteed to make something that is fantastic. Because if y'all aren't on Patreon and you haven't seen my Christmas stuff yet, y'all gonna be shook. Let me just say that. So I reached out to them and I was like, hey, this is my idea. This is my theme. These are my other videos that each have like 10,000 views each. I have almost we almost had 6K on YouTube. I have almost 6,000 subscribers. You know, all I really need is a 7.5 foot gold tinsel tree. And I was like, oh, this is going to be awesome. I said, I'm going to finally get this tree. It's going to be so nice. The video is going to be so great. I spent literal months, making these ornaments for this tree. And they never got back to me. And I was just like, really? But I seen who else you sponsor. I seen what else is out there, Treetopia. What are you doing? And I was like, maybe I put in the wrong email. Maybe I need... And I was just like, you know what? Whatever. I'll just use my tree. That's fine. We got to get my mom a new Christmas tree this year because she doesn't have enough room in her living room for her tree. So we're going to get her one of those little skinny ones. I used to have one of those, but yeah, I have a normal one. Okay, so I guess Amanda and Jen and Miss Shonda, I guess they're too busy to deal with me tonight, so I'll just hang out with y'all. I hope everybody's like looking up Treetopia and being like, oh my god. Because that's exactly how I feel. Okay, I have some clear ornaments here with the AB finish on them, you know, like the oil slick. I had, y'all, seriously, I got these in a grab bag a couple of years ago. I just gave them away this year, and then I was like, wait, I need those. And I saw them at Goodwill, and they were like, how much are, they were the Michaels, you know, the, whatever that Michaels brand is, so they were like $8.99 a pack, and, you know, I got them in a grab bag for $5, and Goodwill was selling them for like $6.99. So I said, okay, never mind. I said I donated something, I was about to buy it back, but whatever. So I have some of these. I have 16 total. I don't know how many I'm going to make. I thought I had gold glitter because I want to do gold and pink, but I can't find the gold, so we're just going to go with the pink. And I have some polyacrylic in a little squeeze bottle here. This is what I seal all my signs with. Am I still connected? I'm not seeing anybody. I'm assuming so. So yeah, this is just polyacrylic. Get at Walmart, it's like $10. Don't shake it. I don't like that. Alright, I'm just going to take these and fill them up. I'm not going to look at this top. There we go. It's an oil slick finish. See how it has the, I don't know if you guys can see that. It has like the rainbow on the outside. It's like the AB effect on the crystals, but it's not clear. It's clear, but it has like a oil slick on it. Alright, so I was able to fill up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, so I'm just going to swirl this around the, oh, you can probably see it better now, huh? Yeah, there you go. Dump out the excess back into the bottle. And turn these upside down in the little tray so they can leak out a little if they have to. I made these I don't know when I did these. It's probably whenever I got those grab bags. So I made some like ombre ones that were super cool. And everybody in the comments were like, how did you get it to work? And I couldn't get it to work. I was like, I don't know. You gotta tell me what the problem was if you want me to help you. I should have got me like a wet wipe or something. We're gonna do, let me just get these out of here, just because I don't want them to get too dry. So what's everybody up to tonight besides hanging out here? No, Mary, this is just polyacrylic. You can do this with, it's like one of those pledge. I was gonna use that, but I was like, I don't feel like looking for it. I know it's in my cabinet behind me somewhere, but maybe I'll do the next ones. I'll do with that. You can use like pledge floor shine. You can use watered down repositionable adhesive like Aleene's tack it over and over, or tack this to that, or whatever they call it now. Tack it. You just need something that's going to dry kind of sticky. Yeah, a bunch of people have been like, when are you doing lives again? And I was like, as soon as it becomes not a complete hassle to do. But I set this up really quick, y'all. I was like, okay, let's do it. And I got it up, and I was like, okay, all right. And as long as nothing falls over and knocks me out, we're doing good. Hey, Shell. All right. So those have sat for a second. Actually, they're going to sit for a second more. This is, what is this called? Pink Party Blend Glitter from Sullen. This is not the pink that I want for my tree, but it is better than the baby pink they had and like another hot pink they had, so we're just going to go with it. And working over a little pie plate because that's what I had. So you put your glitter in. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, Mary. My grandma had that done a couple times, I think. Like, probably more than a person is supposed to have it done. Good luck. You're going to be fine now. And that is an ornament. Wait, I'm like, where is, I'm trying to hold it up, but the delay is so bad on here, I don't know where it's at. There we go. Are the stents going to help you feel better? Is there another mosquito in here? Not a mosquito. A fly. Well, hopefully you get some relief. I think this needs some more glitter in it. this is like a chunky mix, but I need some of the, it's got fine in there too. I'm just trying to, there we go, let's just fill it up. The stints are like the little things they do to like reinforce the arteries. Is that what that is? Oh, I forgot to turn these upside down, y'all. Yeah, that looks better. Can I go like, no, probably not. Let me not try to reinvent the wheel here. It's pink. It's actually, wait, the paint colors are right here. It's fuchsia, petunia purple, and apricot. So pink, orange, and purple. Which I know, it does not sound very appetizing, I guess. Oh, that's good. It's still scary, like any kind of surgery or any kind of procedure where they deal with your heart and stuff. That's scary, but I'm sure you'll be just fine. Yeah, my grandma definitely had that done. Oh, no, no, no. No, sir. This is very upset because I've been making him watch scary movies with me. Yeah, he thinks a boogeyman gonna get him. I said, listen, dog. If a boogeyman does try to get you, he's just gonna bring you back. Nobody wants you. You're bad. These are so pretty. Y'all, this dog. Oh, a YouTube doctor. This dog, I went to go, I had a flat tire, and I went to go get it patched, and they were like, when's the last time you had these tires changed? And I was like, I was not aware that was something that was done. I just assumed you kept tires on your car forever, and eventually, you donated your car to the veterans. And the guy was like, no. He's like, how long have you had this car? And I said, like, 2 years. He said, okay, well, these tires are original to the car, and the car's a 2012. So I'm like, okay, tell me more. He's like, see all these cracks? And I was like, yes. What are they? I love them. Like, do they not have enough cracks? Should they have more cracks in them? He's like, they shouldn't have any cracks in them. They're dry rotted. So I was like, oh. He's like, I can't patch this. I was like, okay. So he's like, you really need new tires, which he had told me that the last time I went to get a tire patched, but he's like, I definitely can't patch this one. So he put a new tire on, and my mom, it was the same day my mom was over here, so it was like Tuesday. I went to go do that. She went to go run some errands, and then she came back, and I was like, hey, they're putting a new tire on. Why don't you just go pick up lunch and then meet me back at my house? And she was like, okay. So they put the new tire on, They order me another tire since they want to do the front tires. They order me a new tire and puts it on, and I'm like, okay. And I was like, I'll be back on Thursday because I had therapy on Wednesday. I was like, I'll be back on Thursday to get the other one. So I come home. I'm shaking the whole table. I come home. My mom's still picking up lunch. And I come into the house, and like as soon as I'm opening the door, I hear the dog like barking and squealing and being like, hey, you home? So I walk in and I'm like, hey, business. And there's nothing. Like, he doesn't come to the door. And I said, oh, okay. I was like, we hiding? Because he gets really upset when my mom's over here and she leaves. So I'm like, he's probably hiding somewhere. So I go in the bedroom, not in there. Go in like past the bathroom, not in there. Check the office, not in there. Check the living room, he's not in there. And I'm like, did he get out somehow? Which, I don't know how he would have done that. So I go outside, not on the porch. The gate's closed, so he hasn't, like, gotten out. Go in the backyard, not out there. So I'm like, where the hell is the dog? So I call my mom, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, I lost the dog. She's like, what do you mean you lost the dog? I said, I lost the dog. I don't know where the dog is. I said, he was crying, and I heard him. I said, I think he got out. So I'm like talking to her, and she's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I don't know. And I'm like running up and down my driveway, screaming the dog's name. Now y'all, this dog, y'all know, he barks when he hears a cricket fart. Okay. All the time, making noise, everything, never shuts up. I'm outside screaming his name, running up and down the street. My neighbor's like, what's going on? I was like, I can't find my dog. I said, I don't know. And he's like, oh well, I didn't see him. And I was like, well, thanks for your help. So I come back inside, and I like hear something, but I don't know what it is. And I'm like, business? And I'm like, continuously to be like, business. He has managed to wedge himself between two totes that were filled with like ornaments and Christmas stuff. I don't know how he got there. But I mean, he got there, so you would think that if you get yourself into a spot, you should be able to like get yourself out somewhat easily. Y'all, this dog, I was knocking stuff over, I was pulling stuff out of the way. I had just cleaned up in here. I had just cleaned up in here, and I was like knocking stuff over. Stuff was falling all over the place. And I finally get to him, and he's like, hey, and he comes out, and he's just like wagging his tail. And I was like, seriously? I was like, I was running. I don't run, I'm not a runner. I was running up and down the street screaming your name, and you couldn't have like barked? And then my mom comes back, and she's got the sandwiches, and I'm outside like hyperventilating, like having a full-blown panic attack. And she's like, where was he? I was like, he was wedged in between like the door and the garbage can and like a Christmas tote full of foliage. And she was like, she said, because I called her and I was like super upset. She's like, I don't know what you wanted me to do. I was getting sandwiches, and I was like, I call you in tears because I cannot find my dog, but you're more concerned with getting your sandwich. She's like, well, I was in line, and I was like, okay. I said, I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember this grave betrayal. All right, so those are all done with the polyacrylic. They look so good, y'all. I love that I used the, I always call it like Aurora Borealis. Let me see if I can find the floor polish stuff, and we'll give it a go with those. And I need to get something to wipe my thumb off because it's covered in stuff. Mary, you're in charge again. I'll be back. They're a little bubble gummy, but I think they'll be fine. want to light that candle. No, those are flowers from a video, and I haven't made any gnomes. These are flowers from I got a sponsorship from a company, and I made a project with those flowers. Okay, the floor polish is out because I have no idea where it is. Yeah, I used to collect the treasure trolls with the little stone in their belly. Y'all remember those, huh? And I made a little trollmobile for them out of a rotisserie chicken container. I used to make videos. Where is that polish at? It's a giant bottle of floor polish that I don't use to polish my floors with. Let me go look somewhere else. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I took the dog out. And I can't find the... whatever I was looking for. What was I looking for? Oh, the polish. The floor polish. But you know what? We always have something to work on here. I'm wondering if maybe I gave that polish to my mom? Well, my sister probably stole it. It is going on a flock tray, yes, frosted. I can actually show you right now because I'm cool like that. We made these on Patreon, didn't we? I think I might have made the big ones, but these are the small ones. So imagine that with that. These are the big ones. So imagine this with that with that. We made these. So imagine this with that, and that. And let's see. We also made all of these. Not these bright pink ones. Wait, are these my? No, yeah, I think the bright pink ones. Yeah, the bright pink ones, not these dark ones. I was going to show you guys my ribbons, but I'm missing 2 of them. This is what happens when Mom comes over. There's the orange. There's also a pink and a purple, but I have no clue where they are. That's weird. I mean, they gotta be around here somewhere. I just don't know where. Are they here? Nope. Okay, I'm a little concerned because those are two full spools of ribbon that are apparently just missing. Alright, enough of that. Wow, there's a lot of crap on this table now. And it looks like my camera doesn't know what to focus on. So yeah, it's these three colors right here. This is the fuchsia, the purple, what is it, petunia, purple, and apricot. So yeah, this purple, this pink's a little brighter, but we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it around to working on those, depending on how much steam I have once this is done. Alright, so who's still with me? Who's here? What's going on? And I forgot a lighter for that candle, but that's fine. I probably just would have set something on fire anyway. Okay, there's a video for the 6 segment ornament on, is this it? Oh no, that's an 8 segment. There's a video for a 6 segment ornament using these Dollar Tree balls on YouTube, and the 8 segment one is on Patreon. They're the same thing, basically. Just this one takes a lot longer, so you know that's why I decided to make 40 of them. Yeah, I'm very concerned about that ribbon, or lack thereof. This was a jelly roll that I have just been through. I think this is the last little bit I have, and I only have one more ornament to do. So I need 4 patterns that I can get 2 cuts each out of. Which, here we go, I think I got it. do a live, I end up with the biggest mess. The inspiration was this paper pack. Oh. They're right there, baby. I'm just pulling over the garbage can. So it's got the pink, the purple. Of course, this one doesn't have any orange on it. What does it? Oh, here's the orange. And I cut all these out of my Cricut. It took forever because they had to be cut and scored. And then assembly took forever. And then each one was individually stoned with these little teardrop crystals. And then the edges were glittered. And then there's a sequin in between each thing. And these were even, I don't know if these were even worse, but these have iridescent pipe cleaners trimming the outside, and they have the little stone in the center. But I found a glue that I really liked from, I think it was from Dollar Tree. It was one of those beacon adhesives, and it gripped tight enough, like, because I couldn't use hot glue because it was drying too quickly for me to get everything lined up. And I ended up finding a glue at Dollar Tree, and I never saw it again. Oh my God, Jen, where have you been? I almost sent out a search party. I said, oh my God. Where's my friend? Shonda's not here. Amanda's not here. Amanda's at Dollar Tree probably. Is my glue pot still on? No, it's just extremely hot. He's such a hard worker. I can't wait until I can hire you to come work for me. Oh. We made these glitter ornament. Why are these so heavy now? How much glitter did I put in? Oh, this one's still got a bunch of glitter in it. Wait up. Hold up. I'm like, why is this so heavy? We made some glitter ornaments. Now I am making, oh my God, there's a lot of glitter in here. I would have put that on my tray and it would have fell over. Glitter ornaments. I'm working on my last ball ornament. Trying to get my tree started this weekend. I don't want to. I'm just like, there are so many videos that I've edited over the past like couple of whatever, and I'm just like, y'all, I don't want to put my tree up. I don't want to put my tree up. I don't want to put my tree up. But my tree videos always do really good, and since I have been making ornaments for the past, God, I think I started these in like November. And I broke my damn cuticle stick I used for every one of these, and I broke it this morning, and I was like, oh man. So we're gonna try this, and if not, I will, I don't know, we'll try something else. Who knows? Uh-oh, there's glitter right here. That's better. like to lay these out to organize them. I'm kind of at the end of my stash of, I think this is the last bit. So I would prefer to have like one of these in here or one of these like the lighter colors, but this one will just be a little bit darker. But I don't want these two next to each other because they both kind of look the same. Yeah, when I emailed Treetopia about that that sponsorship to see if they would send me a tree, I was like, my theme is Willy Wonka goes sub Bollywood. That's probably why they didn't respond to me. They were like, he's crazy. They're like, y'all be careful, that guy's crazy. He thinks Willy Wonka goes to Bollywood as a thing. Which I'm sure there's a Bollywood version of Willy Wonka. Jen, tomorrow, listen, I don't wanna, this is not working, this thing. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but tomorrow, in between the other 700 things I'm going to be doing, I am going to be staining a bunch of signs and making some signs for Etsy. I'm going to do a Christmas pack where it's like 3 signs for, I don't know, I need to figure out how much they would be. Everybody's like, we want signs, and I'm like, can't you do it yourself? One of the new girls on Patreon, she's like, do you have that furry and bright sign? Y'all, let me tell you this story. She said, do you have that furry and bright sign in your Etsy? I was like, oh no. I said, I don't make signs. I said, I make them for me. This has got clay all over the edge of it. I make them for me, but I do not have, like, I am just really bad at vinyl, y'all. If you're not on Patreon and you haven't seen any of my vinyl videos, you're missing out, first of all. But I was just like, yeah, I don't really do that, but I will, if you would like to, if that's something you would enjoy. So, I made her the first one she wanted. It went fine. The second one was the furry and bright one. I had one piece of buffalo plaid paper left. It didn't go on the. It didn't go on the. It didn't go on the round properly. So I was like, okay. So then I was like, well, you know what? I have that Dollar Tree buffalo vinyl, which I can't cut because it's ridiculous. So I put that on her, and then I was like, okay, and then I put the white vinyl on top of it, and then when I went to go polyacrylic it, it was just like smearing everywhere, and I was like, of course Dollar Tree vinyl smears, why wouldn't it? So I said, you know what? I said, I went and got the swag that hasn't sold yet. I took the sign off of it that she wanted, and I sent that one to her. I was like, listen, this is it. I said, I'm sorry, it hasn't been outside, it hasn't been on anybody's door. It literally, here it is. I was like, I can't make another one of these. I'm having so much trouble without my cuticle stick, y'all. Thank you, Tammy. This works, but I want my cuticle stick. I don't know what these balls, this last batch of balls I picked up, because I buy them like six at a time. Just because I'm like, if I buy like a whole case, I'm gonna like feel like I need to make a whole case. I was like, no, you know what? I can handle 6 at a time. Each one takes me about an hour, so, you know. That's about standard for me. That's what I'm looking for. Is it? Oh, okay, a bunch of stuff fell over. That's cool. Ah, look, you guys. It's a cuticle stick. I thought you had a cricket. What is this? Oh, that's my capture card. What else do we have in here? Oh, this might work, but I'm going to use my cuticle stick because that's what I like. Oh, Tammy, you know why I use these? This would be a lot easier with actual styrofoam balls. But the 2-pack of this size, because this is like 4 inches, the 2-pack of this size at Walmart is like 4 something. And I said, no, you know what? No. I said, no, ma'am. I said, no, sir, miss ma'am. Yeah, but these are like super dense. I can't, get in there. She ships them to you? I mean, obvious, unless she's like local. Tammy, I use these and the, I don't know if I have any over here. I use these and the plastic baseballs for my yarn ball things, which I gotta put those up on Etsy. I'm just like, oh. Every time I go to do something, I'm like, you know what? Let me just rest my back for a minute. Oh. All right. See, look how much better this is going now that I have my cuticle stick, and then I can come over here. Shonda, where you been? I'm starting my tree this weekend, possibly. I don't want to, but did you come in when I left for like 20 minutes and didn't say anything? Ooh, child. The gang's all here. And when I first got on, I was like, where is everybody? Had a couple of Marys, a couple of Tammys. We are surviving. Oh my god, I was using the crappiest scissors in my office making these. This is so much nicer. Tammy, sometimes. Most of the ones I have are, I did get maybe 2 or 3 where I cut into them and I was like, oh, I'm cutting into this one real easy. And when I was done cutting the section, the entire thing popped out because it had like a big air bubble in the inside. I don't know if these, yeah, you can't see any on here, but I try to get the ones that are solid on the outside. I posted on Instagram, YouTube, and Patreon that I was going live. So if you go to Dollar Tree, just make sure you push in all over the place to make sure it's solid, especially if you're going to do this where you cut the grooves in, because that's already, I don't know if y'all can see that it has the grooves cut into it. If you want to know how to do this, search fabric ornament balls on my YouTube, and it should, the six segment version. No, it was like 20 minutes before, because I was eating cream corn. I was on the phone with my mom. She said, "What are you going to do tonight?" I said, "Get in bed and cry." And she said, "Don't do that." And I was like, "Well, I guess I'll go live." I was going to post earlier, and then I was like, no, I don't want to commit to something at 12 o'clock and not know how I'm going to feel in 6 hours. Also, freaking Damon has been live like every day this week, and I'm like, okay, I can't compete with that. Oh my god, I haven't, because I don't eat corn because it's got so much sugar in it, but I bought some the other day, and then I had meatloaf, so I fixed little meatloafs with my cream corn, and I was just like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I need to meal prep so bad, you guys. Every morning I get up and I'm like, I'm going to McDonald's, I'm going to Burger King. I don't, but I'm like, that's what I want to do because I don't feel like making breakfast when I get up. And I bought pita bread to make, you know, like breakfast pitas, I guess. And I've had to make them every morning because I haven't made them to freeze. Yeah, I think I have one breakfast sandwich left in the freezer. I made this pasta, y'all. Let me tell y'all about this pasta and how lazy I was. It is pasta, obviously. It was pasta. I get the, oh, I love corn with spaghetti. I used to make like a, we had this thing called Holy Cross macaroni where it's like meat sauce mixed with elbow macaroni and it's topped with cheese. I used to make it, but I would put corn in it. But this pasta I made, I got the ready pasta because it's just easy for me and it's already portioned and I don't have to boil anything, I just have to pop it in the microwave. So I did 2 bags of that, a thing of frozen spinach, the Walmart spinach, artichoke, and Gouda dip, a little bit of cream cheese, and 2 giant cans of chicken. And I mixed it all up in my Instapot and just let it, you know, I put it on like slow, like really low cook just because everything was already cooked. And I ate that for like 4 days, and I even ate it for breakfast one day because it was so good. And my mom's like, "What's with the canned chicken?" I was like, I'm so tired. I was like, if I could, even if it costs more money, it's gonna save me so much. I was like, these little white girls at physical therapy are literally killing me. I was with Tracy today, who is my favorite because she doesn't pay attention. So she's like, "Did you do 10? And I'm like, "Yeah, I did do 10. But then sometimes I do it and neither one of us are counting. And then I'm like, "Did I do like 30 just now?" She's like, "You were supposed to do 5. And I was like, "Okay, I did 30. I was telling her that I'm almost at 6K on YouTube. Come on, 6K for Spooky Day. Remember when I had 5K for Christmas? Did I get that? I don't think I got there. I might have, but I want to do. I want 6K for Spooky Day. Oh my God, Amanda, we've been talking smack about you. Wait, which one am I doing? How am I doing this? What's going on? Where am I? Wait, what, did I do this wrong? No, I mean I only put 4 on here, so I guess I didn't do it wrong. All right, I'm just gonna go like this. So I was telling her, I was like, yeah, I said, you know, I'm almost at 6,000 on YouTube. I just signed my first sponsorship. Blah blah blah. And I said, you know, I was editing a video, and I said I was talking about how hard y'all are on me. She's like, oh yeah, you talk about us on YouTube? And I was like, yeah. She's like, what's your YouTube? I'm gonna have to look it up. And I was like, don't do that. No. I said, I was like, if they hard on me now, wait till they see all the stuff I talk about them. But we started like strength training. Like the first couple of appointments, it was just like, hey, let's stretch. Like we do the electro, you know, the TENS unit and heat, and then we do like 10 minutes on the bike, and then a 10-minute massage, and then a little bit of like strength training stuff. And we've been doing all these weird leg things, where it's like, put this leg down, but put this arm back, but make sure you squeeze your core, and make sure you lift your butt. And I'm just like, oh. 6K for Spooky Day. But today we did this machine where you like push with your legs, which sometimes it almost kills me, sometimes it doesn't. And then we did another machine, and then she brings over this giant exercise ball, and she's like, okay, sit on this. And I was like, that is not going to hold me. And she's like, yes it is. And I was like, that is not going to hold me. And she's like, yes it is. So I get on it, and y'all, I am so uneven. I'm like like weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. So I'm doing that, and then we did this other thing where I was laying on the table, and she was holding one of those resistance bands, and I had to like push it forward. And I was like, oh, wait, something's going on. I was like, I said, I feel something weird. She's like, well, what is it? And I was like, I don't know, it's something weird in my stomach. It's a feeling I haven't felt before. And she's like, are you engaging your core? And I was like, I don't know, because they're always like, make sure you engage your core. I was like, I don't know what that means. I mean, I kind of know what it means, but I don't think I have a core. But apparently I do, because I felt something today. Probably won't be able to walk tomorrow. But I was like, that was my funnest appointment. Even though we did like stuff that we hadn't done before, I was like, I didn't have to do any of those stupid kickings. I know, I was like, I don't have muscles in my stomach. Oh my God, it was 20 minutes. Y'all, I know Jen's on Etsy. They have this new thing. It's not new, but they just, like, they've been pushing it a lot. And I was like, I don't know what this is. And then somebody messaged me, another seller, because she asked me something. Oh, I don't know how to talk about this. She asked me something. She was like, hey, do you ever work with this customer that we both have? Did I say pelvic floor? I might have. Do I have that? I might have one of those. I don't know. This other seller messages me about a customer we both have, and she's like, have you sold wreaths to her? And I was like, so many. I was like, I don't know who orders like 4 Halloween wreaths. Like I don't get it, but give me your money, I'll take it. So she was asking about her, and she's like, you know, I need to make sure that I stay on top of my messages because of the star seller status. So I was like, oh, okay. So I finally looked into it. I finally looked $100. I finally looked into it, and it's like Adam, you are like, it's telling you like all the goals you need to meet, and one of them's like you need to have like $300 worth of sales in a month, which I had, and you need to make sure all your items, like 95% of your items, are shipped on time, which mine were. And then it was like message respond rate, and you have to respond to every message within 24 hours, or it counts against you. And I don't know if like I have to respond to your first message in 24 hours if we've been talking for like 20 minutes, if I have to keep responding to you every time. So now whenever somebody talks to me and I'm like, we've finished our business, but I have to have the last word, I'm just like, thumbs up. Like I don't know how it works, but I'm at 93% right now, and I need to get to 95, and then I can have star seller status. I don't know what that gets me. I hope like a corsage or a tiara, but I think you get like preferential listing stuff. I just like Etsy. You need to calm down, girl. You're doing too much. I know, Michelle Mendez, she messaged me through there, and we were just like talking back and forth. We were just like talking back and forth, and then I was like, okay, and she's like, well, thanks, and I was like, oh no, thank you. She's like, oh, she's like, no, thank you, and I was like, dude, Michelle, I love you to death. Stop being nice to me. Just click on the app. So then I was like, all right, I'm short right here, but that's fine. Is this a vagina thing? Should I be doing Kegels right now? It's 10 sales? Is it 10 sales a month, or it's 10 sales in general? Like every time I look at it, I'm just like, why do I'm responding to everybody, I'm talking to everybody, I'm just like, what is going on? Because I don't think I get 10 sales a month. Well, it seems like I'm forever at CVS. Which confuses me, because if I'm always at CVS shipping wreaths, why don't I have any money? Oh, so you just need 10 sales overall. Okay, yeah. I think I just got the little badge thing that says I'm at 40. That's what I told my friends Jenny and Amy. I texted them and I was like, can y'all message me and ask me some questions on Etsy? And like they just messaged me and they're like, hey, and I was like, okay, you don't have to message me back, and I messaged them back. And then I told Michelle McDonald, my friend Michelle from Texas, and she like went through the listings and she was like, I like this wreath. Does it come in any other colors? And I was like, no, we're not gonna do this. I'm not doing this with you. And she's like, I like this, but could you add buffalo plaid? And I was like, I will kill you. So I was like, I just needed you to message me once. Oh my God, Michelle. Are you back from your beach house? When I went off with Jen the other day, she's like, I guess you saw Michelle's got a beach house now. I was like, yes, Jen, Michelle is extremely successful. That's why she can buy a beach house. She's like, there's an alligator. I was like, yeah, it ate one of her kids. Thank you for bringing it up. Nobody get too chummy with Michelle. She knows all my secrets. Y'all want to know a secret about Michelle? It's scandalous. Hey! Don't you have enough money with your beach house and your alligator and your seizure wiener? Oh yeah, I will just start talking during a video, like I'm making a wreath and I'm like, let me tell you what happened to Michelle when we was stuck in the rain in a church parking lot reading an adult magazine. Good times. That church was weird. We had a church like in the middle of my neighborhood. Like not like around it. Like not like next to it. Like it was in the middle of the neighborhood. And it was a subdivision. Like it was a big subdivision. And when I was learning to drive, my dad was always too drunk. And my mom was like, I'm not taking you driving. So I used to go with Michelle because she's a lot older than me. She is considerably older than me. She is, well, she's over the hill and halfway down it. So I used to go driving with her, and we found this like 70s. Wait, am I confusing the stories? I see a lot of people on TikTok talking about I see a lot of people on TikTok talking about Shopify. Michelle, when we were in the when we were hiding from Justin and reading that, was that a magazine or was that book I got from Amazon about like, what is it? It was like the Velvet Web. I think it was the magazine though. When my parents got divorced, yeah, it was the magazine. When my parents got divorced, my mom threw out a bunch of my dad's stuff that he had. Yeah, it was like a Reader's Digest, but it was adult. And I found it, and I was like, hey, Michelle, I was like, you want to go hang out in the rain by that church in the middle of our neighborhood and read this? And she was like, yeah, sure, let's do that. So we went to the church in the middle of the woods, in the middle of the neighborhood, and read this ridiculous, like, 70s magazine that was quite scandalous. I think I told this story on a video before. Because I was like, oh my god, do people do that? Because we were young. I mean, we were like, I was 16, so Michelle was, what, 27? Considerably older. I don't even know, you know, looking back, I'm not even sure that was a real church. You were 27, Michelle. If you're only 2 years older than me, why do you look so haggardly all the time? Why do you look like a swamp witch? Unless you're in Arizona. When Michelle goes to Arizona, she's beautiful. I don't know what it is. Like, and I thought, you know, that like the Mandela effect. I was like, what's there? I was like, I remember there was like a church back there, but it wasn't like everything around here is Catholic. It wasn't I know it wasn't a Catholic church because, like, I knew all the Catholic church around here. Hi, Crystal. But it was weird. Like, it was like they had like so many people there all the time. Not the night we were reading, you know what, but okay. I think that is as tucked in as it's gonna get. Where did these cable ties come from? Why are they all over here? Do you guys want to hear a spooky story since it's spooky season? I keep kicking something under my desk again. I don't know what it is. It's pissing me off. Why do these two look very similar? This one's missing a big hunk at the top too. Spooky story. Let me tell you about the time I was a witch. Michelle, if you're still here, Google what year The Craft came out so I can have like a timeline. I'm guessing like 96? 96! You're like, I remember because I remember being a witch in 1996. Okay, so The Craft comes out. Alright? The Craft comes out. And I am like, oh my god. I want to be Fairuza Balk. Or Robin Tunney. Or Nev Campbell. Or Rachel True. Any one of them. I was like, I want to be a witch. And Michelle was like, you know what? I also want to be a witch. So I did what any young witch would do. And I went to Barnes & Noble and bought witch books. I was in middle school. I was like 14. Wait, was I in middle school? No, you know what? It might have been high school. Yeah, it was my freshman year of high school. Okay, yeah, I remember now. That is not how we met. So we both decided we're going to be witches, right? Because have you seen The Craft? It's pretty good. Have you seen the sequel? I haven't because I don't support that. I thought we met because we were both on AOL and you were having an affair with that married guy that was a wolf. Oh, you're such a Long Island Lolita. Oh my god. Oh my god, Jocelyn, Pauline's coming out. Oh god. What are we going to do if Pauline takes over this chat? So yeah, we decided to be witches. Michelle invests no money into it because that's how she rolls. Was it nice for you to come to the rich neighborhood, Michelle? That was nice for you, huh? We're extremely fancy. So, I get this book and I'm like, okay, we're witches. And she's like, alright, what are we going to do? And I was like, well, we got to call the corners, first of all. Because that was the big thing in The Craft, like they called the corners and then all the sharks died. So, you know, we didn't have a beach to go to. So we went on the neutral ground. Oh, you heard that? Anybody not from here just heard me say neutral ground. The neutral ground between the boulevard on which I lived, and we sat under a streetlight and we did spells. I don't remember what for exactly, and that was like at the beginning of my freshman year in high school, and by like Christmas I realized people don't like witches, and if you want to be popular, you can't be a witch. Like, I was a super powerful witch. I was like the super power. I was like Harry Potter. Like, I was a super powerful boy witch. But people don't want to hang out with witches. And I was like, do I turn away from what is obviously my birthright of being a very powerful boy witch, or do I just become really popular? So I decided to become really popular, and I think I made the right choice. Also, being a witch was far too expensive. And every time I tried to do a spell, I was like, Mom, do we have any, like, Eye of Newt? And she's like, no. And I was like, well, do we have any arrowroot powder? And she's like, no. She said, I have some cinnamon and some filet. And I was like, that'll work. Give me that. So I used to do spells. I used to do spells in my bedroom. And it always involved me writing something down on a piece of paper and then setting it on fire. And my mom would be like, what are you doing in here? And I was like, I'm doing witch stuff, Mom. Get out. I remember one time, because like, they have a bunch of like touristy witch places in the French Quarter. And I begged my mom to take me. And she was like, I'm not doing that. That's stupid. And I was like, all right. So she was like, ask your father. And I was like, ugh. I was like, he doesn't get me, Mom. I'm a witch. I was like, I'm gonna hex him. So he's like, I'll take you to the French Quarter. And I was like, okay. So we go to the French Quarter. You catch it in a jar. We go to the French Quarter, and I'm like, I gotta go get my witch stuff. He's like, here's $20. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm not going to pay with money. I will exchange power with whatever witch is in the store. Like, that's how it works. So we went there, and like, he was like drinking beer. It was like a Sunday morning. He was like drinking beer and watching the Saints game. And he was like, I came out, and I was like, hey, I got this pentagram, because I'm a witch. And he's like, you better not get a reputation. I was like, Dad, I already have a reputation, because I was a witch. For like 3 very spiritually fulfilling weeks in 1996. And then Michelle went to college and gained a ton of weight, so I think that's why she stopped being a witch. Notice she's not defending herself, people. Because I speak the truth. Either that or she's typing a very long secret that I don't want her to reveal. And I'm going to have to quickly end this live and then go delete it and disappear off the internet for like a year and a half like Shane Dawson did. You know, it's not house haunted because the dog's water thing keeps like releasing water, but he's like sleeping on his face behind me. He's like, I'm so tired, I'm gonna sleep on my face. But I think my house might be haunted. Sure could use a witch right now. Yo, and one of my friends that I made friends with when I went to high school, he is now like a priest in hoodoo or hoodun. Like he stepped with it, and now he's like a priest. And I'm making Willy Wonka Bollywood ornaments on a Friday night, talking to myself. Amanda, knock that out. I don't want anybody else to think they're getting special presents from me. Except for Michelle Mendez. Every time she buys something from me, I'm like, what can I throw in this box? What else can I fit in this box that I want to get rid of? but you're welcome. You know what's so funny about that is that I had the mushrooms all done. Obviously, I mean, they're all over my house. The mushrooms are done. I had the box. I had the mailing label. No, I didn't have the mailing label yet. And I was like, where are those damn embroidery hoops? And my mom's like, what embroidery hoops? I was like, the beaded ones. She's like, what beaded ones? I was like, Mom, there is a giant bag full of like 15 very elaborately beaded embroidery hoops. And she was like, I don't know. It took me so long to find them. I was just like, you know what, I'm just not going to send it. I was like, nope, let me find it. I'm going to find it. And it was in the hallway. In a tote that has been in my hallway for a very long time. And I don't know what's in it. Except for like books and a bag of beaded embroidery hoops. I can't believe I used to do stuff like that. Like something that tedious, that was so hard, like on my eyes. That's probably why I can't see today. And I'm like, well, I'm partially blind, but, you know. Oh wait, I already used this one. What are you doing? Get out of here. Yo, I had an idea for something to sell on Etsy, but it's risque. So I think I love it. First of all, first thing, if you watch Squid Game, I figured out how to make dalgona. You know the little sugar thing they do? And Squid Game's super popular. I figured out how to make dalgona ornaments out of our special clay we don't talk about outside of Patreon. But I also wanted to make some Ray-Dun ornaments, you know, with the Ray-Dun font. But I want them to say like slightly risque things. Like think if you had an ornament that looked like Ray-Dun. Like just like the Ray-Dun ones. It's white, it's got black lettering in the Ray-Dun font, but it just says like, I can't even say it, never mind. Because I know what I wanted to say. Oh, Michelle, you're still here. A lot of people were saying you were fat your freshman year in college, but I defended you. No, like a Ray-Dun ornament that just says like thought or like WAP. I see it in my head. Every time I see it in my head, I'm like, that's hilarious. Alright, I wanted one to say thought shit. And I wanted the other one to say WAP. And like one that said ratchet. There goes my monetization because I said the F word. Hands on my knees in the club doing. There's this guy on, let me tell y'all. I'm on TikTok, right? I don't know how I got into resin TikTok, but they keep showing me like all these tumblers. Which I was like, that's stupid. Anyway, I made some. There will be a video on them coming up. I think it's during Giftmas. Oh, I'm doing Giftmas this year. I don't know. I don't think the WAP one is as relevant before as anymore, but the thought one definitely is. I'm doing Giftmas this year. Oh, and I'm on like resin TikTok. Like they keep showing me resin things, and I'm like, okay, I get it, but I don't. Like, why are you making this thing? But then I'm like, why am I making this thing? So like they keep showing me resin videos, and then I get on like Tumblr TikTok, and I'm like, oh, okay, so people go crazy for these tumblers, which I have no interest in doing because I don't want to work with epoxy because of my dog. Like, I'm just not going to do it. I have UV resin right here. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I used like half a bottle making one ugly thing. Oh, here it is right here. I don't know what this is. I mean, it's about as useful as most of the other resin things I see. But, yeah, I use way too much resin. I don't know what it is. I think it's an ornament. I don't know. It's sparkly. But, so I'm on resin TikTok, Tumblr TikTok. There is a guy on there, when I tell you, he says the most obscene things. And like, I am not scared, and I'm not scandalized by him. Like, I get that he's doing it because it's like, oh, it's shocking. Like, he is just, it's like low-key disgusting, but high-key disgusting. Because I'm just like, why? Like, you're making a cup. Why do you have to talk about, like, graphic things? And y'all know I'm a freak, right? Like, whatever. You do you. But why are you, like, he's like, we're going to spread this glitter on here like my legs on the 4th of July. And I'm like, what? No. Nobody wants to hear that. Can you imagine if I started doing that? And I was like, what? And there's another woman, she curses so much. But it's not like say I go off with Michelle somewhere, or say I'm not recording for YouTube, and I'm talking to my mom, and I'm like, hey, B-word, and my mom's like, hey, B-word. Like, there is a natural flow to when you use profanity, like, around your friends and stuff. This woman on TikTok, she just, like, drops the F-bomb, like, making sure you say it in every sentence. And I'm just like, I don't, like, it's not funny. And it's not shocking. So I don't know why they do it. I mean, I'm assuming because it's like, oh, people can't wait to see what story this guy is going to tell next. And I'm on TikTok being like, let me tell you about the time my foot was broken for 4.5 years and I didn't realize it. Not about getting busy in a dumpster behind Dunkin' Donuts. What does that have to do with you making a tumbler? I'm also thinking of becoming a Disney adult. I just want to know if you guys would support me. I know it gets some views, but it's like, I don't know. I must have, I don't, what is it called? Self-respect? That must be what I have. Because I don't want y'all to watch me because I'm telling y'all some crazy story, or, you know, I'm cursing. I want y'all to watch me because you're like, I love that wreath. I either want to buy it or I want to learn how to make it. Also, like, I never sit down and I'm like, okay, I need to make sure that I tell this story because it'll be really funny. Like, I've seen people that are like, here's my script, you know, I was working on the video, you know, writing the script takes me a while, and I was like, a script? I was like, ain't nobody got time for a script? I was like, I sit there and I'm just like, burr, 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 and whatever comes out, comes out. And sometimes I gotta mute the video because I'd be going off on people. You know, I posted that peppermint Wreath on Etsy, and I was editing the video, not Etsy, on Patreon. I think it's on Etsy too now. I was editing the video, and I was like, oh my god, I was like, what is wrong with you? Because there was like silence. It was just me being like, so I had to speed it all up because I was like, nobody's gonna sit here and watch me not, because I just wasn't in a good mood, and I just put a little thing in the video. I was like, you know what, I didn't feel like doing this, which maybe that's what I always need to do, because that wreath came out incredible, and I had a lot of fun doing it, even though I was in a crappy mood. Did somebody just catcall me from outside my house? Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, Amanda, look. You missed it. Look what I found. There's 12 people watching right now? Cool. I found my remote. You heard the cat call? If it's Michael Myers, y'all, I have no patience for Michael Myers today. They updated the app, so when you like open the thing, it says like favorite, so I just have to click one button and it goes right to my video camera. Because I don't really, like, I thought that I would use this TV a lot more, but I mostly just use it as a monitor to make sure I'm in frame. Has the air conditioning been on this whole time? No. I think I turned it up and it just kicked on. All of these are too thin to use, or too thick. I think I can use this one. Yeah, I watched, well, Amanda, I'm the one who has to watch the video 47 times before I end up editing it, so it bothers me. Because I'm like, why do I hear that in the background? But I've just been turning it off because it's not as hot as it was. I mean, I like to kill myself making a video during the summer. I cannot believe that woman who was like, you need to put your... Like, I wanted to go back and watch the whole video, but I was like, this video is 2 hours long. I'm not watching this crazy person talk for 2 hours. I don't know if I was talking about the dog peeing or if I was talking about me peeing. Y'all, I am a human being. I pee. That is something we all do. I have to excrete bodily waste sometimes. And if I'm talking about it in a video, that's just what happens. Would you rather me talking about what I'm doing behind a dumpster at Dunkin' Donuts? No, you would not. Like, what was that woman thinking? Like, nobody, like, it's like, what is the word I'm looking for? Like, it's like a taboo subject to talk about, me urinating. Girl, get out of here. You don't even subscribe to me. Well, and somebody else mentioned me on Instagram. They was like, that's how you talk to your subscribers? I was like, no, I would never talk to my subscribers like that. That's how I talk to these busybodies who show up and aren't subscribed. Also, I would talk to my subscribers like that. Who am I kidding? I mean, if you got something to say, go ahead and say it, but don't expect me to not clap back at you. And I am much better at it than you will ever be, so don't try it, okay? Don't come for me. Don't come for my dog. I was like, did she just tell me to put my dog in a different room? What am I, some kind of animal? And business was like, what's happening, Daddy? And I was like, nothing, baby. Go back to peeing on the floor. You're a good boy. He's good. He's sleeping behind me. Sean, does somebody commented on one of my, like, an old video from like April of 2020. Yo, this wreath I was making, I was like, what am I doing? I was like, what are these little bitty poofs? What is that, a foot? What's going on? Why is this wreath so terrible? And she's like, oh, it's a beautiful wreath, but I could barely make it through the video with you talking about how you feel and you're peeing all the time and what? And could you put your dog in another room? Because if, unless it makes noise, nobody knows it's there. And I was like, first of all, what's going to happen is you're going to kiss the entirety of my ass. Madonna. Because that was her name, Madonna. She's like, put the dog in another room. I was like, why don't you put your comment in another channel where somebody gives half a crap? Yeah, like, you're gonna watch the whole video and then be like, you know what? Nice wreath, but I don't like the way you were talking. I was like, this is my aesthetic. Oh my god, Michelle, when I was at the tire shop, this guy, like, the guy there is so nice, y'all. I've never met, like, a nicer guy. It was just like, this guy, like, I went on Tuesday and then I was going back on Thursday. I was like, I'm gonna go get him donuts. That's how much I like this guy. Because he's just like, oh man, like, he didn't make me feel stupid. Oh my god, she was like, as a disabled person whose name is Karen, and I was like, don't play the disabled call with me. Don't do it. But yeah, the guy at Snitty's, this is specific to Michelle because nobody, well, maybe Shonda, you know this because you would probably know. He's so nice. I'm like, I'm gonna go get him donuts. So when I'm there Thursday, I didn't go get him donuts because I was like, is this weird that I'm buying this man donuts for, and also giving him like $260 that I don't have? So he's there and he's like, let me tell you what happened. He said, you know, we had a guy come in here trying to figure out what happened to his car. He said he was driving in the east, New Orleans east. He was driving in the east and his back window exploded. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, cars do that and they need new tires and you have to change the oil? And he was like, yes sir. And I was like, that's crazy. He said, I'm gonna tell you what, we found a hole in one of the seats. I think somebody shot at him. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I think he was driving and somebody shot at the car. I was like, I was in the east the other day at like 6:15 in the morning. Being like, y'all got Christmas out yet? What's going on, Walmart? Where's Christmas at? I need some ornaments. But I don't know where he was at in the east. And then I'm like, on Tuesday when I'm there, no, it might have been, yeah, it was Tuesday, because Mom had left to go get lunch. And I'm standing outside, because you can't be in the car when they're like changing the tire or whatever. I'm standing outside, and this woman, like there's a truck right next to where I'm standing, and I'm standing there, like I see the window roll down, and it's this woman inside, and she's like looking at me, and she lowers her sunglasses, and she's like, how's your mama? And I was like, what? She was like, how's your mama doing? And I was like, good. Who the hell are you? She's like, I used to be the deli manager at Walmart before I had to quit because I had lupus. And I was like, oh. Well, okay. She's like, your mom's a sweetheart. And I was like, yeah, she's all right. So I'm like standing there talking to this woman. She's like, you tell her I said hi. And I was like, I don't know. Who? I'm like gesturing to the mechanic. I'm like, who is this? What? Who is she? And I said, what's your name? And I think she said Kawanda. So I'm like, Kawanda? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. She's like, how you doing? And I was like, do I know this woman? Why is she asking? Like she's just being nice, whatever. And I'm like, oh, I'm good. Getting a new tire. She's like, yeah, I gotta get a flat fixed. So she's like, all right, tell your mama. And I was like, I will. So I texted my mom and I was like, Kawanda says hi. And I said she was the deli manager at Walmart apparently. And my mom's like, her name is LaQuanda. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, she was like yelling at me from a truck while a guy was using like a tool to do stuff. And my mom was like, how is she? I was like, Mom, she has lupus. And she's like, yeah, that's why she had to leave Walmart. And I was like, oh, okay. Walmart is wilding out. My mom's one of the ladies who has the same job as my mom. They both got switched over to team leads at the same time. She has been out because she was exposed to the C. Then she was out because she got the C. And now she's out again, but nobody knows why. But the general consensus is that she got the C again. And I'm like, at this point, I don't care. I do care, but like, if you want to risk getting sick, go ahead, you do that. No, she was like, my mom was like, oh no, I know her. That's my friend. And I was like, okay. But like, if you want to risk getting sick, go ahead, that's fine. I've done what I need to do. If you don't want to do that, you want to risk getting sick, you want to risk dying, that's fine. But this woman has been out so many times that my mom is like, I can't catch up because I'm like having to do the job of two people, and they change her schedule all around because somebody's going to be there to cover the other shifts, and I'm just like, oh my god. I was like, she needs to quit. She's like, I don't understand why she's so stressed about everything. I was like, it's Walmart. What is there to be stressed about? I was like, it's not like she has 9 Patreon subscribers that she's got to make content for. But she's been talking about quitting for a while, so I'm hoping she just like quits and they get somebody else in there. And I went there today before therapy, and I was just like, I just need these ornaments, I just need these ornaments, I just need these ornaments. And I checked out, and it was like, your total's $45, and I was like, screw you, Walmart. Why do you take all my money? I gotta get some of those things they put on the horses in the French Quarter, so I can just like look straight ahead. I need, what do I need on this? Yellow? You just sent me an Instagram story about Adele today. That damn song came out yesterday. Okay, I watched the video. I said, okay, you're skinny now, but you're still sad about your breakup. I don't know. But you're skinny now, so that's good, I guess. And I'm like, okay, this song's cute. And then I heard it twice on the radio, and I was like, I'm done. I was like, I can't go through this with Adele again, where they just play her constantly. And like, I like Adele, but like, they played Rolling in the Deep so many times, I was like, I hate this song. And then they played Hello so many times, I was like, I hate this song, I hate Adele. I'm gonna punch her. I'm gonna drive to wherever she lives, and I'm gonna punch her in the face. dramatic cut, wasn't it? Alright, I am out of this, which I use to make the tops, which nobody's going to see. So I think I'm just going to glue these little things. They look like drusies, huh? I don't even know if y'all can see that. What is on my thumb? Oh, let you go. Oh, yeah. Good job. Good camera work there. Oh, no, no, no. Don't roll on my shirt. Hands on my knees and my thighs and my butt. There's a fire starting in my... Ow! God. Well, that's cute, and that's a lot. These things were like $3 for like 15 of them, and I was like, what is this actual gold? Why are these so expensive? I only have one more ornament to make, and then I'm done making these ornaments that I've been making since November. Hands on my knee, I need to look up the lyrics of that song. Or write on an ornament that just says body yaddy 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 body yaddy 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 yaddy. Do y'all want to see the beadwork? That would be a lot more interesting than me just gluing on this trim. Who wants to see beadwork? Yaddy 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 yaddy. Can I get another piece out of here? If I stretch it. Need. Alright, well, nobody else wants to see it, so y'all won't get to. I should stop. I was making these this morning, I was like, I stopped for a second, I was like, what the hell am I gonna do with these after Christmas? I was like, it's not like the peppermint stuff, like, can I put these in a wreath? How many wreaths can I make with these colors in them? Alright, I'm almost out of glue, so I will go get the beadwork as soon as I'm done with this. Girl, I know you would. Wait, what kind of dog did you get? I meant to ask that, but I was talking about something stupid. Is it a pit bull? Is it Pitbull the musician? Is it a schnauzer? That would be cute. I don't know what a schnauzer is. Michelle, what are you still doing here? Don't you have a husband to cook for? Y'all, that's a joke because she's not good at anything. Y'all, there is a video of I'm bored. His mom cooked for him. She didn't bring like 27 prepared meals from home. Yo, there's a video on Facebook. It's private because if it got out, I would absolutely 100% be canceled. It's me and Michelle riding around. We're in the French Quarter, and it's called Keeping Up with Adam, Episode 1, where it's me just like making comments on people. Oh no. Girl, that's an expensive dog he got you. You better treat him right. Go cook him dinner. It's a video. Michelle's driving and I'm like commenting on stuff. I need to upload that to Patreon, but it is like so offensive. I was watching it. I think I have it saved. I don't know where I was watching it. It might have popped up on like Time Hop or something. My therapist told me that the best thing about dogs is that we don't get to spend our whole life with them. But their whole life is spent with us. And that's how you have to think about it. And I was like, what? I was like, my dog. And he's like, they are like fleeting chapters in our lives. So we have to, you know, when we look back after our dogs or our cats or whatever have passed, that's what you have to think about. He also told me I should start taking mushrooms for my anxiety. Y'all was so lucky I was not making YouTube videos when Weenie died. Oh my god, I was a mess for so long. I couldn't sleep. I was getting up at like 2 in the morning to go to Walmart and buying like all this cleaning stuff and just like fanatically cleaning my house. Oh, see, I have a 5-year-old dog that still does that. Because every time he goes outside, that stupid dog in the backyard tries to kill him. Also, he's sleeping behind me. Does anybody want me to go put him in a different room? Wait, did I just put a new glue stick in here and I said I was going to get the bead? I'm going to get the beadwork. Y'all. He was so sweet when we got up. I was laying down earlier because like they really worked me out at physical therapy, so I came and I had a headache too. Came home and laid down and fell asleep, and I was just like laying there after I woke up, like not moving. He comes out from under the covers, and he's like always so deep in the covers. So he comes out and he's like, he flops down on me. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, oh god, I'm so tired. And I was like, you've been sleeping for like 6 hours, but okay. And he's like, oh, let me rub my face against you. And I'm like, alright, okay. But he does that every morning too. He's like, oh. Actually, I don't think that he pee-peed on the floor, because I took him out late last night. After that other dog had gone in its kennel for the night, I took him out late last night. And he stayed in bed all night, and there was no peeps on the floor this morning. I was like, you're a good boy. He is a good boy. I need to give him a bath, though. I need to try to do that tomorrow. Somebody remind me to do that tomorrow. Alright. Oh, I'm almost done with this thing, God. You can't have a cat when you're making wreaths. I've been wanting a cat for so long. My mom's like, it's going to pee on everything. And I was like, well, maybe not. She's like, no, it will. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, Business does the same thing. He'll go outside. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. No, he's still sleeping on his face. He'll go OUT, and then he comes inside, and, like, I let him out in the morning. He goes in the backyard, and I'm like, okay, he's doing what he needs to do. Then I come in, then I'm in the bathroom, and as soon as I walk out the bathroom, he's peeing on the kitchen floor, and I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you like this? And he's like, I was adopted. And I was like, I know, I'm the one who adopted you. Yeah, y'all, I made Michelle a dress one time out of a pair of my old school pants from middle school that were in the garage, and a bunch of cats had peed on it. And then I made Michelle wear it. And because I lived in the neighborhood with electricity and running water, because we were fancy, she did it. Indoor plumbing. Okay. The best part is it wasn't even a dress. It was literally, I just cut the top of the pant leg off, and my thigh was big enough that it fit around her chest. She looked like a bargain basement posh spice. Oh! Y'all butt ever falls asleep? I'm sorry, y'all okay with me talking about my butt? I should have put the dog in another room. What you doing? You eating your paws? You stretching? Y'all, I showed this at the beginning a lot, but I thought I would just show it again because, oh. This is my sponsorship wreath. So technically, it only cost me like $1.50 to make this wreath. And look, the back's all finished real nice. Oh, except for right there, that's a lot of glue. Isn't it pretty to look at all the colors? Definitely worth the 5 hours I spent hand dyeing each one. Yeah, it took me a long time between Weenie and business to get it. You'd be like, I'm ready. And even when we went to go get business, I was like, I can't do this. It's too soon. And then I was leaving, and the woman was like, what about this scruffy thing? And I was like, oh my God, I love him. I said, is he going to pee all over the floor? And they were like, no, he doesn't pee on the floor. And I was like, awesome. Mary, you're in charge. I have to go to the bathroom. Yeah, they were like, oh, he's like a year old. And then I went to the vet. They were like, he's like 3 months old. And I was like, oh my God, take him back. Oh. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. The beadwork has entered the room. Y'all, she ain't gonna get rid of that puppy. I also got my lighter. Because I want to light this candle that I've been having forever. Oh crap, I can't get it in here. Did I show this to y'all? This USB lighter? Great Christmas gift. I need the one for candles though. Look, it's rechargeable. Okay, it stopped working already, but there we go. Can y'all see that? Oh, I got it. Did I? Yeah, I got it. Okay. There's one for candles, too. Which is the one I need. I was supposed to give this one to my mom. But, Shonda, you're on Instagram? I was supposed to give this one to Mom, but I kept it for myself. Because I just ordered some CBD cigarettes. Michelle, did I tell you that? No, I ordered them last night. And you're too busy at your fabulous beach house. The Real Housewives of Galveston. I mean, I'm playing it. Things are a little risky here. It's next to some wet ornaments, some fabric things, some wood flowers. No, these are from dadgrass.com, which is hilarious. They sell, it's like 10 in a pack for like $70. But they also sell the flowers, like the buds, in little containers. Like one of them is like a Hanukkah thing, so it says Hanukkah candles, but it's the joints on the inside. Or like they have one that says like, you know, dadgrass, you know, organic tea. So it's in like a tin that looks like a tea tin, but it has the flowers on the inside. But I got the pre-rolls because I don't think I can roll joints anymore. My mom was like, the police are going to show up at your house and arrest you. I was like, it's CBD, first of all. It doesn't have any THC in it. Well, I think it has a little bit of THC in it, but it's less, like only 0.3%. Oh my God, that is how you get them started down a path that they cannot be redeemed. You need to take her to church. You need to raise her up in prayer. You need to lift her up in his song. I'm gonna pray for her. She's gonna end up like Sandy from Greece. But anyway, they ship today. They're gonna be here next week, and I was telling Tracy about it today. I was like, so I looked up CBD, and I said, I was hoping it would help with like my back pain. She's like, it helps with everything. So it's like you look it up, and it's like anxiety, depression, joint pain, inflammation, and I was like, why haven't I been doing this? You think it'll help my glaucoma? Or was it the THC? I didn't look. That's what I should have looked up. The one thing I actually have an issue with. Oh look, there's a spare bead in here. I hope that didn't fall off or something. Oh, this looks like it's about to fall off. Wait, here's another spare bead. Jenny's on something. Pictures, maybe? I was like, no, you know what? I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I said, I want to be able to smoke something. I don't feel like I did in the pool room when I was in high school. Alright, who wants to see beadwork? She said there's a dispensary on Chapatoulas, and I was like, girl? I said, I'm going to teach up. This candle smells so nice. Alright, so I flipped them over, so I don't really know what they are, but I know this one's my favorite, I think, but it might actually be this one. Oh, it might be this one. A lot of these are my favorite. That's why I've had them and I was like, I could just sell these. Even if I sold them for like $20, I'd still like, I'd make, well, I don't know if I'd make my money back, but it would still be, you know, a couple $100s. But I'm so attached to them. That's why none of them are finished. Like, the backs aren't finished or anything. So here is a brown. Let me move all of this extra crap out of the way. So this was back when I used to have eyeballs and I could sit for hours at a time and do this kind of work. These are all hand stitched on here. This one has, it's got Swarovskis, it's got sequins, it's got gold jump rings, it's got bicones, there's some bugle beads. There's a lot of sequins on this one. Let me see if I can lift it up a little bit and get some light on it. But they just, I think they're only 4 inches, huh? I think it's a little bit bigger than 4 inches. This one I love too. Why is this so loose? Oh, it looked like the thing pulled through. This one has, y'all, this one's intense. This one has, it's silk. It's on silk. This is a pattern embroidery through here, bead embroidery. These are Swarovski cabochons that are beaded around. And then these are freshwater pearls, jump rings, more Swarovskis. I think these actually might be quartz. Maybe quartz. There's sequins. Yeah, there's a video of these on YouTube that I was like, y'all, this video is going to get so many views. I got like 7 views, and 6 of them were Amanda. Oh, they're like so, I love touching them. Let me see this one. Oh my god. This must have been about the time where I was like super into this. Look at this one. This one is insane. This has a beaded, this whole thing is like freeform beading down here. This is, I think that's labradorite in here. These are mostly Swarovski crystals, sequins, quartz, smoky amethyst. And this is like, this is another little beaded edge over here. I can't zoom in. Can I? I just don't want this damn phone to fall over, y'all. Oh. Okay, that looks terrible on my end, but I'm looking through the TV, so does it look okay? Okay, so yeah, this is a brown one. The pink one, so you can see it's got like a 60-degree diamond bead embroidery in the back. This one actually has gotten better looking because it's kind of tarnished. And then this one's so heavy. I love making these. Okay, so let me move these out the way. This one I don't like as much, but I do love this detail here on the side. This has a lot of freshwater pearls on it. These are all Swarovski sequins. This is all wired, so you can like open it up and move it around. Let's see the sparkle. Oh, and this is all, can y'all see that right here? This is all, I was looking at it, I was like, what is that? That's all bugle beads that are standing up on end. This took forever. Oh my god, every one of these, I'm like, oh my god, this is better than the last one. You guys, seriously? Why am I amazing? Look at this. Sequins, crystals. It does look like Starry Night. Freshwater pearls. I think this is an acrylic piece. I don't think that's quartz. Yeah, there's three clusters of the freshwater pearls. And I did this thing over here with the bugle beads again, where they're standing up on edge. Because they were supposed to be like kind of like, at least this one, and like these. Wait, is this my favorite? Oh my god. I can't even look at that one, it's so pretty. They were supposed to be like, look like you were looking into like the ocean. Where, you know, like they had the anemones and pelicans. Pelicans. What are the stupid birds in penguins? Alright, I think I have to save this one for last. So this has freshwater pearls, jadeite, freshwater pearls. Oh, these are all freshwater pearls too, huh? These are Swarovski crystals right here. And again, the standing up bugle beads. And a random thread going nowhere. This one was like a Wizard of Oz. You know, Emerald City kind of. Let's see, they have a bunch of dimension to them. And this one's on felt, I think, yeah. But see, I had to use, this is like 3 layers of stabilizer because there was so much beadwork that it was like, I started out, I think one of the first ones I did, I don't know which one it was. It might have been this one with the feather sticking out of it. There was so much beading that when I cut the circle to fit inside the, I cut the circle to fit inside of the hoop. By the time I was done beading it, it had shrunk like 15%. Let me put this one right here. That's the one I'm keeping for last. Oh wait, this one's upside down. I'm like, what's wrong with this one? I love, this is my favorite sequin, and I only have, well, I have like six gross of them, but still. See, it's like a beige iridescent, and it ombres down into silver. Are you guys catching that? I don't know if you guys can see that. And then this one has Keshi pearls. Like, see, this one's a cross. Right here. And then freshwater pearls, more crosses. This little ribbon, some tulle, feathers, quartz. Are these crystals? Yeah, these are Swarovski crystals up here. This one's pretty too. I mean, they're all pretty, because it's sparkly. I have to save these two for last. Every time I pick these up, I'm like, oh god, I don't know what to do. Okay. I'm saving my favorites for last. Okay, this is another green one. This is a ton of freshwater pearls. This is peridot, I think, right here. This is fluorite, maybe? More freshwater pearls. Oil slick beads. More peridot with sequins on it. I like the fluorite. Alright, let me look at these and see which one is my next least favorite. I think it's going to go the white one, the blue one, the purple one, and then the teal one. Oh, the purple and the teal are both close. But I think I like the teal better. Okay, so this is the white one. This has a big, this is an acrylic stone. But there are quartz. There's this little thing here. This used to be clear. I don't know why it's yellow now. And it's all peyote stitched around the outside. And then these are crystals. Oh, and there's cashew pearls on here too. Oh, and there's coin pearls on this one too. See that right? I don't know if you guys can see that. This is a coin pearl. It's a little flat disc. And there's a cashew pearl. This is like a white and gray mix. And this one actually, there you go. It's a cage bead, so it has silver. It's a silver bead, and then it has a crystal on the inside. This one has a crystal, a cage bead in it too. This is felt too. I thought this was silk. So does this not have any pearls on it? That's unlike me. But this one's got these giant sequins, almost like paillettes. And then it's got these silver, yeah, see these silver beads? They have little like crystals in them. Quartz. Man, should I have kept doing this instead of doing wreaths? Well, no, I've never sold one of these, so probably not. And it's got this little, like, pendant thing that's stitched in there. Alright. I love both of these. You know, purple or teal. No, Michelle, I like the teal one the best. I would have kept that for last. Alright, here we go. Just based on this section, which one do y'all want to say? This is the teal, this is the purple. Next one wins. Teal. Teal it is. This is my favorite, I think. Because it is the most shiny. It is the most shiny. It's the shiniest. So this is on felt. I mean, look how many stitches there are in this thing. But it has a ceramic bead. It's got a cage bead in it. A gold cage bead at that. These are all Swarovskis. This is a very dense line of sequins. Rhinestone trim right through here. Another ombre of green to blue to gold sequins. I think that's glass. I was like, what is that? But that's glass. Oh, and there's a little star charm down here with another crystal in it. And I was like obsessed with these big chunky sequins. And bead caps. Because the next one has so many bead caps. I don't think I would sell this one. Because it's like I would never get back the money that I put into it. Like the beads are not that expensive because it's like the sequins cost nothing. Most of them are sequins. Like there's a lot of sequins taking up space. There's a lot of glass beads, so it doesn't cost much. It's just they take hours. Like they take more than hours. They take days. So pretty. I love this one. But I think I like this one better just because it has pearls on it. Oh, I found where that bead went because it's missing right here. Okay. This is the purple. This one has 2 cage beads. It's got a gigantic cluster of gold jump rings. Because I tried to sell them before and nobody wanted them. This is a whole cluster of freshwater pearls. Those beige sequins are in here again. But look, all these crystals right here all have bead caps on them. And then there's a whole border of, what is this? Oh no, the bead caps are directly sewn to the, directly sewn to, oh, there's another little star charm there. See it? You can really see it on the other one. Yeah, see in each, see how they had like these little jumps right here? These are all, every bead is sewn as tied off in between stitches. No, they've been in this bag for years. This plastic, I don't even know what was in here. Yeah, this one went right here, I'm guessing. I don't know, maybe I'll put it on Etsy and just see what happens. Probably not this one though, and probably not the teal one. it kind of makes me sad. Yeah, I mean, we have a couple of places down here where I could probably sell that, but my last two experiences of selling in boutiques was one of them was abysmal, and the other one they always close down, and then I just have to go and pick up all my crap that they couldn't sell. No, I didn't even notice this line of crystals right here. Yeah. I guess it makes me sad because I used to be able to do this for hours, like, and I enjoyed it, and I can't, I mean, I could still bead, it would just take me forever, and I would probably not be able to move the next day. I'm gonna make sure I keep these together. Stuck some glue on there just so I don't lose that bead. And that's what's crazy about these, is the only thing that are glued down are these big stones. Everything else is stitched. Oh, what time is it? The delay on here is so bad, y'all. It says I started streaming 110 seconds ago. I don't think that's right. Oh, my body, yaddy, yaddy hurts. I don't know if I was just zoomed out. Did I do it? Oh yeah, I did. Kinda. Kinda. I should have probably done this while I was zoomed in, but here's the, these are probably dry now. You want to see my mom's Christmas present before I go? I had to find a box and stuff it in the box before she came over here because look, that bead fell off already. It was taking up so, I was like, oh, this will be a nice, cute, compact thing for me to do. I tried filming a video on it. Complete, total disaster. Like Chernobyl. I was just like, oh my god, this video is so terrible, what am I doing? But once I got it started, like I showed how to do it, and then I went and redid it without trying to film it, I'm just keeping them in here so the dog don't pee on them. I'm gonna put them on Etsy. Y'all have inspired me. Anyway, I was doing it. It's a crochet thing, so I was like doing it on camera, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It was so bad, but I got it started, so I can hopefully go in and explain what I did in like a voiceover or something. Oh, there's pee in here, business. Who pee-peed on this floor? Who pee-peed on this floor? Who's the bad boy? I love this. Oh. I also have these I need to put on Etsy. I've tried pee pads with him. What happens is he pees not on the pad. Well, he tries to pee on the pad, but he pees off to the side, and then it goes underneath the plastic of the pad. And then I'm just like, business, come on. What are you doing, baby? Give me that. Give me that. Wait, hold up. Goodness, how did you manage to pee? All right, let me blow this out because I'm about to bring out a fire hazard. Yeah, like, I think he stands on it, and he's like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do, and he pees, but it goes underneath, and then I have to, like, pick it up, and it's dripping pee everywhere, and I'm like, no. You know what? No. He's gotten a lot better about it. It's just, you know, I've been doing this for however long it is, and I haven't taken him OUT. This is my mom's Christmas present. It smells like diesel. Isn't it lovely? A big box of rope. Yeah, I wish I could show you on the phone. I think I showed it in the video. When I ordered this rope, it's 100 feet of half-inch rope. The present's underneath it. You know, like in the app it shows you your orders? This one was censored. Like, it had a blur over it, and it said censored for your privacy. And I was like, what do they think I'm about to do with this rope? Like, I guess if I'm, like, looking at my phone in public, they don't want people to see that I bought rope. It was so weird. I was like, okay, why is there a sensor? And like I showed my therapist and she was like, why is that there? I've never seen that before. And I was like, I haven't either. Like I've never bought anything like that's private on Amazon. But I said, okay, interesting. Ugh. Oh my god, this is so heavy. Okay, this will eventually be. It's kind of smashed right now. Like, y'all, am I crazy for doing this? Because it is so hard. My mom saw this basket at Big Lots. You know, it was like a big, not super big. It was exactly this big actually. It's not. I don't have the sides done yet. And she's like, "Oh, I like that." And I was like, "Yeah, that's nice." And I was like, "You know what? I can make that." So the basket was like $20 at Big Lots. So of course, what I did was order $26 worth of rope, and then like $5 worth of yarn and a new crochet hook. So for like $35, and also hours and hours of work, I'll give her the thing she saw at Big Lots, except nicer. So this is the bottom, and then these sides, you can start seeing right here like how this is coming up now, because I was increasing from the middle. I started here with 4 stitches, made the circle. I think I did a magic loop actually, and then 8 double crochet, and then crocheted 16 around the rope, and then for the next round it was whatever 16 point plus 8 is, which is 24, because it was 1 crochet, double crochet, 1 crochet, double crochet, and then you keep spacing them out more as you go out, like just if you were like building a circle. And I was trying to explain this in the video, and I was like, oh my god, I was like, what are you talking about? Nobody knows what you're talking about. You need to stop. You need to go away. But yeah, I'm hoping to get it at least to like here-ish. I'm gonna run out of rope before I run out of yarn, I think. And then this will be glued down in the middle. But I think this is actually, no, this is the outside. Yeah, this is the outside. And I'm gonna go back and I think, cause see, this is where each round ends, so there's this little thing exposed, and I think I'm gonna go back and just fill in, even if it's just stitching it, you know, just to cover that up some. But yeah, so this is the outside, this is the bottom, and then this will be the inside, and it's going to come up like this. I just know how to do stuff. Mostly because I was poor. I'm almost thinking that I should have used, I just saw that the other day, I don't know where it was, like used jute rope, like smaller rope to do it, because it's kind of, right now it's kind of floppy, but I think that's just because it's just the bottom right now. But I don't think I could crochet rope around rope. It's just, this is killing me. Like I had to wear my mask when I was doing it. Oh, look, it's such a nice place to put your ornaments. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, and Shonda was right. If anybody, I'm not supposed to say anything, but my sponsorship is with solowoodflowers.com. But don't go buy anything because I have an affiliate code. Yeah, I have an affiliate code. Pretty sweet, huh? Damn, she greedy tonight. You know, I will gladly send an ornament after. Oh, no. Come on, get out of here. I will gladly send you an ornament after my tree is done. Ugh, I don't feel like doing it, but also I want to do it. Oh yeah, what do y'all think I can do with these? I have like these little circles. Oh, why are these are super thin. Like I was thinking I'd just take them and put them on here to make like a little... like this. I need to reach out to them and be like, hey, I use your stupid vacuum in every video I make. Can you give me one to give away to my subscribers? You know, something like this. I'm hoping that they'll like the wreath and then they'll be like, can we work with you again? Because I would love to make a bridal bouquet. Craft Outlet would never sponsor. I don't think they sponsor anybody. There's some really nice, if you go to solowoodflowers.com, that's the website. You can look at all their, and they're on Instagram too. They have really nice, like, wedding florals on there. And, like, these are all made in the Philippines. They're all made by hand. They're made from tapioca trees, which are, like, super sustainable, apparently. And they're, like, an eco-friendly alternative to using actual flowers in a wedding because, oh, my jaw. You know, like, flowers, even though they decompose and they're compostable, whatever, they take a tremendous amount of water to grow, and then they're shipped all over the world, and then driven all over the country, and they're raised with a ton of fertilizers and chemicals. So these are all natural, obviously. Yeah, and if you made a bouquet out of these, you can keep it forever. But I was surprised because they sent me 100 flowers, and I'd say like 70% of them were this size, like the medium size, and then, wait, where's the wreath? Like 70% were the medium size, and then there were maybe 20% that were like this size, and then the little ones, I don't even know where there's a little one on here because I only had I think I only had like 10 of them. Where's the little one? Yeah, here's a little one. No, that's a medium one. Oh crap. Here's one. Yeah, I was like, that's a lot of medium flowers. I was really thinking it was going to be like 90% smalls, but there were barely any smalls in there. Oh, look, and here's my presents for this year. I mean, he do like to match. He do like to match. he do like to match. How much more crap can I put on this table? No, I'm kind of like slightly stressed that I can't find the ribbon for my tree. I mean, there's this one, but I don't know where the other ones are. I'm arranging a thumbnail. That's what we're doing. But y'all, look what I've got to in my my craft outlet order. This 21-inch roll was cheaper than the 10-inch roll I bought of the same mesh. Don't know why. Don't know what I'm doing with it. It was with my Valentine stuff. Business, if you were that ribbon, where would you be? Oh wait, there's more ribbon in this box. Oh. Of course there's more ribbon in a different box. Why wouldn't there be? Yeah, wait, I have the 10-inch. Where is the 10-inch? Wait, do I have a whole nother box of Deco Mesh around here somewhere? Oh, crap. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, they're the same mesh. She hates all my work. But yeah, this one was... Yeah, because this is 10 inches, this is 21 inches. The 21-inch was cheaper. Oh no, you know, I made that cross. I made the cross, which is right here. And she really liked this. And I sold a wreath to one of my therapists today, and it was the one that says it was a grapevine. She loves the grapevines. God, this poor bow. I just made this. How is this bow already messed up? I don't think it was on sale. It was just, I was just looking and I was like, okay, why is this one cheaper? But whatever. Oh, but look, y'all, here we go. This one looks yellow on camera, but it's orange. I had like 10 cross frames. That's the first one I've ever done. God, I'm glad I found those. I was like, ah. No, these are silk dupioni. They're iridescent though. I don't. That's why it looks. Well, no. This one's silk dupioni. These two are iridescent silk dupioni. See how it's got the. Can you see that? I'm hoping you guys. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing I don't know about is a tree topper, but. I have like one more big ornament thing I want to make, but y'all, I ordered the most insane thing for my tree, and I ordered it last night on Amazon, and I was like, do I need this? And I said, no, you don't need that. You don't even want to put up a tree. Why are you doing this? Then I said, do I want it? And I said, yes. And then I said, will I use this for anything else? And I said, nope. So I said, so I don't need it. And I said, no, you don't need it. So I ordered it anyway. It'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, they all still have the plastic on them because I was like, I ordered Valentine's Day ribbon and then I put it all in that stupid candy wreath that I hate. That I need to fix. And every time I look at it, I'm just like, I hate this wreath. I have one more thing coming for my tree. I need to make a tree topper of some kind. I know what I want to make, but I also don't feel like dealing with it. But we'll see. Alright, I am going to call it a night. I don't even know what time it is, but I'm tired. Yeah, it's a donut wreath. Well, I'll get it right. It's right here. And it's enormous. I can't even see the chat anymore. But I'm going to replace some of the black and white with a pink and a blue that I have. And I think I'm taking this one out because I hate this ribbon. Like I'm going to leave the big black and white, but I think I'm going to take out something. I don't know what I'm gonna take out. I'm gonna take something out, and I'm gonna put something else in place. But y'all, these donuts are so cute. They're 98 cents at Walmart. So if you're into it, get into the gig. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make a thumbnail. I'm gonna post this, and yeah. Why did the white balance just completely change? Yes! Thank you, Jen. Yeah, the donuts are super cute. I'm gonna have to go get me a special coffee. Pauline likes a special coffee in the morning, you know. Get her going. Get her through her day dealing with Joe. Is Michelle still here? She loves talking to Pauline. There's only 3 people watching, so I don't think she's here anymore. Oh, she is still here. Michelle, do you want Pauline to call you later and tell you about some things that have been happening to her? She's still at the Chalmette property. Listen, you little bitch, I'm going to call you and I'm going to tell you a lot of things. I went to the gynecologist. I got to tell you all about it. Why was Pauline over? I remember that. I don't remember why she was canceled. I canceled her. Wait, did I change religions this week? Alright, y'all. I'm going to see you later. Thanks for hanging out. That wreath completely changed the white balance. Do you see how yellow everything is now? Oh my god, my pelvic floor is killing me. Oh. Every day it's something new. My pelvic floor completely fell out. It's killing me. I don't know what that is. Alright, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to do this more often because they make a lot of money. I guess because I'm on here and people are watching the entire time, so all y'all are getting all the ads. I don't know how the ads work. I haven't gotten any. But I'm also watching it through my TV, so I don't know. But I am... Well, it says 3 people here, but there's like 5 people talking. Alright, y'all. I will see you... I'm going to try to do these lives more often. Maybe I'll get on tomorrow and we will crochet together or something. Oh, that stuff's flying all over me. I know you're ready for bed. I'm ready for bed. You're a sweet boy. Alright, night, guys. How do I end this thing now? Oh my god. I think I gotta go to the other room to end it. That is a burlap thing. Give me that. Give me that. Oh my god.